Hello guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good year, and I'm coming to present you today a very nice project which I invite you to do it, and I'll call it King's Sword Dining. So this will be a nice project for you to make at home to impress your family and your friends, and for those who loves barbecue outdoor, this is really nice. I'll show you. I've done one. I'll show you how it looks like, and then we're gonna go in and I'll make it under the camera. Now, what I have done here, I got a king's sword, like I said, which is a very easy, simple project. It's not a sword you should go around the house, but it's for a different purpose. I'll show you. Just stay with me. I have also made a nice little tray with nice little handles. A tray which is divided in three, and I got two little pieces here, two little holders for the sword. How do you use them? Just watch me. I'll assemble it for you. Very nice, simple and easy. And then we're gonna have the king's sword sitting up. Lovely, isn't it? Now you wonder, what's this for? What am I gonna do with it? As I said, this is a project I call King's Sword Dining. Dine like a king. You love a barbecue. If you create this project for your family or for your friends, they will love you forever. Stay with me. We'll take this away and I'll show you a list with the bits and parts you might need. You can always drop me a line if you don't understand something. Here's the list. But if you watch the video, you will see every single bit and part. I'll give you details as I go, as I weld, polish, cut, everything. So stay with me and we start working. We'll remove this now. Alright guys, I have asked one of my friends to make me a couple of trays, stainless steel of course, and he folded them for me. If you can do the same, ask someone to do it for you. If not, you have to start from A to Z and make a tray. The lengths, the sizes, 450 long by 200 by 40 deep. Material I use, stainless steel, 316 obvious, so it's for the kitchen. 1.2 or 1.6 thickness, whatever you can find. 1.2 is good because it's gonna have some weight. So when you get it folded, make sure the plastic is inside. I'm gonna peel off the plastic on the corners for the welding purposes, so I can weld my trays. I'll do two projects in one filming. I have some friends and they expressed their desire to have me making one of these projects for them. So let's go. We'll peel off the plastic in the corners for the welding. Alright, so I peel off the plastic from the inside of my tray. It looks nice, neat and clean. You can see it. I can see the shining tray in your camera, my lady. So I'm gonna weld the corners, and I don't care how much gap I got here. My friend has done a great job, and it cost me like a pack of 6 beers for 2 trays. Thank you very much, Daryl. Number one. To weld the corners and have a neat weld inside as well, I'm using a piece of brass, thick piece of brass, which will stop the welding and absorb the heat. So I'm gonna clamp it in every single corner as I weld them. In this way, when I weld my corner, will stop the weld to go in and will absorb the heat. This is my technique. Most of you are already familiar with this type of technique, having a piece of brass or aluminium as well. So when I usually weld the corners here, starting on the top, I start here and put a little bubble, so I'm not melting my corner. I'm just, when I grind it will be nice and straight, so I'll put a bubble right there and then I start going down. That's a tip from me. I might have presented to you, but to remind you. Using the same gear. Camp is my favorite. Thank you very much, Camp in Finland. Same helmet, Optrel, Switzerland. Good work, guys, nice. And let's get to work. Too much talk. Let's get the King's dining tray. That's my bubble right there, which I can grind, and I can leave these edges to be nice and straight. And from there I just gonna go down, or I can start from the bottom. No matter what, here I'll have a nice beautiful corner. Excellent. It is beautiful to use the brass, and it's also beautiful to use that bubble. Let me see, have a look inside. And the bubble here will help me to get straight edges. It's a nice tip. Keep it in your mind, because I guess in this industry it's very important when you weld trays like this or boxes. It's very important to have straight edges. So we're going to the next one, and we're gonna do the same thing. Alright, I finished my my tray. Well, I'll be polishing the corners and get it ready. The edges, make sure no sharp edges, because it's gonna be used in the kitchen, and it's good to be nice smooth edges. So polish the tray, the edges, everything, and then we're gonna have the dividers inside cut, tacked inside, so we get the tray to the level where you can progress with the work. First thing first. Alright, stay with me, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna just clean the edge, and here where that little bubble I told you should have, just above, now will help me out to straighten nicely and beautiful to this level. As you can see here, now I have a straight edge, straight corner, and it's not melted. And I can work it now to grind and polish the corner, the outside. when you make a tray like this where you serve food, you have to make sure the things which are visible are really nice polished. The outside is nice polished, the corners are nice polished, and the most important things, there are no sharp edges, no blood, no blood, no blood, no blood. You do it for yourself, you do it right. Do it right. These edges, you're gonna see them, so when you go and do a presentation with your food, has to look good. But this is my advice. I'll show you the rest. Stay with me. Next step, we polish the trays. Nice, beautiful, outside, good looking. No sharp edges. Now we're gonna cut the dividers. 150 mil, 150, 150. Gonna measure the inside, the depth, and the width, and I'll cut 4 strips of stainless steel, and I'm gonna put them on. I'll show you how. I'll show you how I do it. Good luck with this project, and let's go to work. Can't wait, I'm hungry. I got here now to cut some 9mm pipe, 37mm long. 4 of them because I'm making 2 trays. So 37mm long, 9mm pipe. I'll cut 4. Now I got some solid bar to fit in my little pipe, which I cut. I marked 210 from the edge of my plate. I put a stopper there and then I'll just cut off. So pretty simple. Let's just have a look how this goes. Careful with the grinder. Oh, beautiful, nice. We'll take it from here. Stay with me. It's not ready. Dinner is not ready yet. I cut my little pipes, and I have about 10mm here down. Put the pipes right in the middle of this distance. Just few tacks top and bottom. So not too big deal. One simple tack top and another one the bottom. Same on both sides. Try to put them in the middle as much you can. Square them up. Beautiful. More tack. That's beautiful. So, as you can see, I got my pipes here. One. It will be for this little holder. So somewhere in the middle, mark, put your pipes in, few simple tacks, no big deal. Excellent. Alright, I'm looking to make a little holder. I have 4 bars here, solid. I cut 210 previously. I cut these little strips and I fold them to weld them on the top of this little bars. What I'm gonna do is gonna hold my 25 by 3 flat bar inside. So it's just like a holder. So I got 4 because I got 2 projects. I'm gonna work on the same time. I bend them, I fold them, everything now is just about to cut them off and weld them, and then I'll polish them. So that's how they're gonna look. It's a pretty easy little tiny job, but you should be able to do it. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. We weld them and then we give them a nice polish and we progress from there. Done the trays, we do these holders, then we get to the most exciting part, doing the sword. next step is the most exciting part when making the sword. The king's sword, which I'm using flat bar, 25mm wide by 3mm thick, which you can see about here, the details. Alright, so this type of flat bar I'm gonna use for this project, and I'm gonna have to cut a 540mm long, and I'm gonna cut another 150. Because I need to polish, I'm gonna leave them in one piece. I know the sizes, so I'm gonna polish one single piece and then cut them and use them as I go. It's better to have it in one piece, polish, and then just cut off. Alright, so let's go and do it. Alright, 540 polished and 150. What I'll do on the 150, I'll mark 25mm. 25mm and 25mm. I'll mark, nothing big deal, not too much. I'll do a little bit on the sword as well. I'll do probably 30, ouch, still hot. 30mm, mark, mark, and this will be the tip where I'll grind. I'll cut off on my bench here quickly, just long. Alright, help me out to grind less. Beautiful. Now, this one I'll round them, both edges. I'll round. I'll show you the next steps. They will be a beautiful knight sword. 150mm. I'm gonna bend the ends and show you what I'm gonna do. I assume you already guessed. That's the stopper for the sword on the handle, eh? So, there we are. We just made our stopper for the sword we're gonna make and build. Don't get too excited, it's not a sword to fight, it's a sword for food purposes, so it's nothing to be violent or concerned about it. Alright? Stay with me, I'll show you. Right, I got the handle of the sword. Like I said, or not, it's a 25mm diameter pipe, hollow, and I'm gonna use 38mm by 15. So this is 38 by 15, this is 25 by 120. Alright, the 38, I'm gonna cap it, both ends. Simple, pretty simple, do the same. So I'm gonna show you, I'll cap it, polish, and assemble the sword. Alright guys, just the way to that exciting moment, the sword. We get the handle, and I'm gonna make the knob at the end of the handle now, weld it together, I cap it, polish it, put the main handle on. The sword over there, the thingy, whatever you call it, and yes, we're getting there slowly. It's a long project, but it's very nice, and I'm so excited because I'm getting hungry. Alright, we're gonna weld this one now, and then slowly gonna put them together. Just about in the middle, no big deal. Bit of adjustments, but we're getting there. Beautiful. Voila! Like that! So I hope you like the sword, right? It's the king's sword. We have plenty of meat for tonight. Lovely. So, here's how it looks like. Just for fun, just for food, and we shall keep going and get the rest of the project and get to the point where you can see what we're using it for. Nothing other than just food presentation and a lovely way to enjoy your food around the table, to impress your family and your friends. So this is the sword, the king sword, around the round table. Ooh, yum. Alright guys, let's keep going with this project. Getting close to finish it. What I have done now, I cut 2 strips about 10 mil wide, about 35 mils long. I bent them a little bit here, just a tiny bit, just give them a kick. What I do, they go on these, and they will actually stop my little rod to move and spin around. So I'll have to weld them here and on the other side as well. So once I put the sword in, I'll stop. I know you're curious to see what this one does. I'll show you a couple of photos at the end of the movie to see how this idea can be used in your kitchen or around your barbecue area especially. Alright, let's get to work because there's a little bit more to do. Well, having these little strips down there welded, it's a great idea to have your sword in. So we'll position the little 2 holders. So don't forget to put down, work with it while having these little bits on. It's a little bit tricky job, but it needs to be done. this is what you get. One end. It will have to be cleaned, and it goes right back here, and it supports this little holder and actually stops the holder to spin when you place your little sword in, and it'll look like this. It'll be beautiful. What we're gonna do now, I'll show you how to make the handles, because we're gonna make some nice handles for transport and serving. I got an idea about how to make the handles. Still in a shed, you can make them the same way I'll do it. style.Meat, don't go too far. But I want to design some nice handles, and I'll show how I did it. So first of all, I want to put my hand around and see how much room I need, and measure about in the center. So I got about 65 mil to the center from that edge. Now I take 65 mil. I'll show you my idea. If it works for you different way, no problem, but it's how it worked for me. 65. Alright, and because I'm using 25 by 3, this is my 25. Put it down, mark it, and just make an angle the way you please. Try to have this pipe around, and now try to have this one around. This is what we need, and these are the angles. So this bit here, actually you cut it on the paper, and you should get something like this. I done before. Is actually my shape, and I cut a little bit here for the beauty. Looks a little bit nicer. So you cut it out of a paper, and you got two bits here with the angles, and you put them down on the flat bar I have, and you mark. Make sure you make yourself some templates. I've done some templates myself, which when I put them together, they'll look exactly like this, and then I can weld my pipe on and work it from there. So you can put them on a flat bar, mark each one of them. I got a longer flat bar, mark and cut them, then weld them together the same way you had your piece of paper here. Weld them together. So you're gonna need about 4 assemblies for 2 nice handles, and I'm using the 25 mil pipe. According to my hand, that's about how I measured, how I hold it. That's how I suggest you should do your handle. I'll get to work, because this is a little bit more work, the handles. So I'll try to do it and put them on and finish this project. I already done 2, and this is the 3rd one. So this goes on the camera. So this is my idea of making the handle. Still with pen and paper, no big deal. I don't have machines, and we're talking here about garage work, little sheds. People like you across the world who got limited access to machineries. Let's get to work and do it. Get back to weld our little brackets. Then I'm gonna have the pipes. I'll show you every step of the way how we get it done. I'm using a 85 amps because I need really good penetration besides the wire. I'm gonna flatten everything, all the weld, so therefore high amperage to make sure my pieces I weld got good strong penetration. Time to put together our handles. Slowly I pair them up and get them clean inside. Make sure they get nice done. Here we got our handles, nice and beautiful, shiny, and they are a nice and easy design to do in your shed, maybe for other things as well. Just stainless steel. There's a little bit of work, a little bit of sweat, but it's the pleasure you put in when you make something. It's yours, you done it, and it's a pride. You become very proud of what you do. Same here. I'm proud. I like it. So you can do your own handles. The next step will be for me to put the handles on my little tray and then explain you what this tray is gonna do actually. Stay with me, don't go anywhere. Putting the handles on, clean, and we're done. Alright, I have some spacers down here so I can put the handle where I want it. That's about it. We're gonna give it a nice fuse weld on the side, a nice clean, and that's our tray with nice beautiful handles. So this project, I called it King's Sword Dinner, dining like a king around your barbecue. And let me explain it to you what you can use it for, and I'll attach the photos. You have a barbecue, you fry your meat, you fry your veggies and barbecue them, then you slide them on a sword, nice and beautiful. Then you place your sword filled with all the goodies, meat, veggies, everything you want, chicken. You got 3 trays, 3 options. You can put some beans here, you can put some salad here, and you can have some chicken wings. And when everything is ready, you can go to the table and impress your family and your friends with such a presentation. It's a great idea. It's a great idea here from Totally Inox studio here in Canberra from George. I hope you guys enjoy this project and send me a photo with your barbecue when you do it, and cheer me up with a beer. That's about it. The rest, it's all simple. I'm very proud of the handles, very proud of the sword. It's a beautiful piece of art, I'll say. Very simple, very easy to make. I gave you the list. If you guys make any and you have any problems or issues, give me a bell. From George here in Canberra, Australia, I wish you bon appetit. Hope you enjoy this project. See you next time. All the best, guys. Here are, guys, 3 nice beautiful king sword dining trays for barbecue purposes or dining. Serving trays and swords for meat and veggies to be served. All been made out of stainless steel with beautiful handles, easy to make handles. I love the idea, that's why I showed it to you. Easy to make something nice in the shed. Meat and veggies to be lowered on the swords like I said, but also if you remove the sword and the holders, you can always have a tray to serve without that sword. So it's not only the sword you put to impress, but it's also the tray which can be used for purposes around your barbecue and impress your friends and family. I hope you like this idea. I loved it a lot. I've done lots of things and changed few things from the very beginning. And yeah, enjoy your barbecue and enjoy your good time with your family. Like I said, it's up there for grab. Give me a bell, give me a ring if you need more details, or you missed out something, or I missed out something. I'll let you in the company of a camera, capture a few more minutes. All the best from me again, and enjoy your barbecue and your good time with your family. From George here in Canberra, Totally Inox studio. See you next time.